License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Am I hearing you right? That's right, yeah. Look, the terrorist thing, that's bad. I'm not saying it isn't. But it's just a thing. It'll pass in time.
That is the most ignorant... You can't be serious. One affects you, the other doesn't. It's that simple. When was the last time you were affected by organized crime?
I wasn't affected by the train station. I wasn't there. Look, I'm just saying, they're gonna be living with criminals like the Diwali long after the terrorists make their point and fuck off. So the mayor's plan gets my support.
Nechápu, proč je z té čtvrti vůbec pouští.
The humans here must want out.
Hands are fast.
Look, I don't have any change.
You, stop right there. Yeah, you, down on your knees. Hands behind your head.
Like this?
Fucking coward. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
I'm not carrying anything.
That's for me to find out.
But
Hold still.
I will charge you with
Then
obstruction.
you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
The only thing I am doing up. This could be a violation of our rights.
We will not tolerate interference in the police procedure.
What does hypothermia feel like?
I said your papers are expired.
What does hypothermia feel like?
trouble,
I just
right?
extended my contract. I need to get to work so they can validate my papers.
You should have thought of this yesterday, I think.
What do you want,
Please?
Clank?
If he
Get
doesn't
back
get
to
them
your
renewed.
squat,
This is
or I'll
not
send
my
you someplace
problem.
even worse.
Happy I'm not sending you both to Gollum City.
More and more.
This is no way.
My friend's papers are expired, and now he can't get to work. If he loses his job, they'll send him away too, just like all the rest.
Hoi! Of course they're safe. Fuck you've eaten worse.
Might freeze to death.
Fine, I'll get the organic stuff.
You know, I've seen
do
this Rucker
anything
character being
suspicious.
interviewed. No way he's a terrorist. No matter how that bitch tries to twist his words. I wouldn't trust that puppet to read a grocery list. And I'm supposed to trust her opinion about this poor man? No way. I wouldn't trust that puppet to read a grocery list.
You
And
did
I'm
what?
supposed to
You
trust
gave
her
away my
opinion about
dog?
this poor man?
My dog?
No
Who do you
way.
think you are?
This is no
I mean,
way.
really, what is wrong with you? You didn't want anything between us? That is insane!
Unless you're looking for trouble, keep moving, Clank. Go away. I have enough to deal with already with these people. These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they
Keep
expired.
back, jerk.
I must have taken the old ones by mistake.
I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries.
Things are so bad in Prague that even good people are breaking the law because they don't have a choice.
I'm not interested in what you're selling.
Papers, please.
I'm not interested in what you're selling.
Just stay where you are. Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay.
I'm not interested in what you're selling.
Hezký vybavení.
People need to understand that citizenship is a privilege, and it demands responsibility.
Yeah?
Checkpoints are a small price to pay for living in safety.
What do you mean repercussions? You stay away from this, Al.
More and more of them. Pretty obvious you work for someone important. I don't know who, and I don't care. Quit bothering me, Clank.
Listen, I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Jensen, I'm getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in town looking for you?
That's not necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good, because we've got work to do.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city. 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
You're asking Augs to sign themselves up to a future that was made in a laboratory and built in a desert. Seems a little utopic.
You must think when I close my eyes, I see the script they ask us to read from. On message, they call it. But I don't. I see Rabia. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the Augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the Augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between Augmented and non-Augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the Augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Hey, Jensen, are you close? Things are getting, complicated over here. I could really use your help.
I'll be there when I can, Kohler.
That's it. Go back.
It doesn't hurt to be alone.
Going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
Smells like police. Ridiculous.
I hate watching the news. Wars, famines, murders, diseases. My imagination.
You're not complete enough.
Even if only 1% of the things you report on are true, you know
X.
they're out there.
Access. People like me?
You don't have the right permissions.
There must be some mistake.
If so, I'm not the one making it.
The person who issued these papers told me.
Not my problem.
I see living with mother has kept you well fed.
So, what brings you to Prague? I'm here to
Kontrola
find a
papíru
job.
autu.
Tady, nemám na to celý den.
Tak my spěcháme, jo? Tak já to nahlásím.
Tože, vždyť je všechno v pořádku.
Okamžik,
Ježiš, no
pane.
to snad ne.
Centrálo, purpurový kód. Jo.
Co je to za šílený keci? Jestli to tak bude dál, zavolám policajty.
Known as North Gate, these beautiful remains are the fortification that surrounded Starominska, more commonly known as the Old City. The wall itself was brought down some centuries ago.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown. Even though his company is pro-op, Santo has managed to create excellent
Be more careful,
reputation.
understand?
Thank you. And his policy of hiring all
Going from all houses was a very lucrative business for a while.
I'm sorry. What?
9JP6345NXU. You got that this time?
It's not showing up in the system, but we have been having technical problems lately. If you can give us a day or two, we will have it all sorted.
A day or two?
I was here first.
A day or two? Are you serious?
Just a moment. I'm trying to help another customer.
A day or two?
Just a moment. I'm trying to help another customer.
A day or two? Are you serious? It is already a week late. A week!
You're sure these papers will get my friend past the checkpoints?
Absolutely. I paid for quality. A police sergeant even verified them for me. He said they were perfect. You're so smart. What happened?
You help the police. You don't know what is going on. I've been dating him.
They know it's Talazar, but they can't get to him because he's hiding in that grotto to control of men.
Give them back, or I'll tell the cops you have them. Well then, why don't they just bomb Golem City?
Hobos, Augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart. Feels like everyone is paranoid. I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
Thanks. This whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen. How does that help us find the law?
It doesn't. I might need to another.
In the meantime, let's keep digging. See what we can find.
These guys who crashed the Dubai office, we still have no idea who they were? We're looking into it. You're right, Daisy.
Did you hear about some kind of break-in at a biotech facility in Russia? Ursa modified. Adam Jensen to Peter James' office.
What's going on?
Look it up. Well, got any look back?
You think one of them will pop up and start living?
You know, I was having to learn from their experience in the field about our employees.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
An outside call cleared and waiting. Urgent. Katerina Million to Agent. Agent going in. Report to Agent 3. Fully urgent. Urgent. Katerina Million to Agent. Agent going in. Report to Agent 3. Fully urgent. Things got pretty hairy.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge.
He made it out of the body.
I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead.
Well, you know what? I think you're right about that.
They have better software in New York. Satellite offices are always too good.
I'd love to get a look at the bond site myself, but nice. Show. Thanks. Keep digging.
Any of us would get it. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live. I guess exclusivity.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing them.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start. Last night, the collective published the tax returns of the 50 richest people. It made for some very interesting reading.
Cute. But they're never going to beat the time to broadcast that sweatshop.
Close my eyes while all this is stranger than
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection.
How may I?
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference.
course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. Through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. It could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons.
how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. You need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Hey, Adam.
I don't even know where to start with here. Maybe the connection that there is no connection.
Patience is the first thing you learn to have. Second, it's off.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
Think one of them can pop up as
Agent Wright. Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent McCree's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCree. Fully urgent.
Run DNA checks for all the outputs.
Maybe the penetration that this is legislation calls for the removal and deprecating of all overly powerful, unlicensed
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Security footage run DNA checks on all the outfits. Now, right now, I think we're good. It is Jensen. Yes?
After Cybercrime's division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise, but Miller wants these guys bad. After Cybercrime's division is combing the web for any hint of those mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise, but Miller wants these guys bad.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented and oral minister.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
You always this pig-headed, or are you just going out of your way on my account?
Miller mentioned that you might be pissed not getting to follow up with the investigation. I told him it wouldn't be a problem. I'm not being pig-headed, mate. I'm following orders. And I get a bit of a kick watching you squirm over it.
So you're just an asshole?
I thought we established that in Dubai. Now, get out of my face, Jensen. I have work to do.
UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
The violence and rhetoric has only widened and polarized the dialogue of
The train station is spotty, Matt. No, ma'am. Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. State police say they're still hauling a body. Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Straight into an ambulance.
The Jinn still believe what someone told them, or don't they? We need to know.
cleared and waiting. Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent Cree's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent Cree. Fully urgent. Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent Cree's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent Cree. Fully urgent.
There's something here, I'll find it.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel
The
safe.
first thing to learn.
The answer back to would be great.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
No, should I?
I've been having strange problems of late. Technical glitches, things like that. It's probably nothing, but...
One can't be too careful these days.
Chang will figure it out, I hope. Well, I must get back to work. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing, Agent Jensen, and I hope you find the men who did it.
You and me both, Sedlak.
I hate what terrorists have done to my city. Find the people who attacked it. Be careful out there, Jensen. Prague is not safe for anyone these days. Be careful out there, Jensen. Prague is not safe for anyone these days.
Železniční doprava do Prahy byla přesměrována, zatímco do této chvíle ještě není jisté,
Not much going on.
You got the captain running you raw as well?
He tried to pay with a credit card? Couldn't believe it. He just reached into his wallet.
Excuse me? Yes? Can you please tell me how to get to number 33?
Got turned around?
Celý oddělení je skorumpované. Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there? No.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together.
What? You did what? You gave up
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. You're trespassing, Metal Man.
That artist was pretty cute. For an owl, I mean. Don't forget about your permit.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of OGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Golem. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign OG like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
You think you can take advantage of OGs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity. You need to see this friend of mine.
You and your hoods need to stand down and let me pass. Otherwise, this ends badly for you.
You don't get to threaten me, asshole. Let me explain how this works. Augs buy whatever I offer for however much I say. Otherwise, I make example of them by shooting them in the face, like this.
Like